We got the brand new Victus beacon. A little crackle. Alright, she's testing right at 275.
Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen. So we got a new, highly anticipated, much awaited, lot of hype going around. And if anything, by the time y'all see this video, this bat may be just about sold out. But we got it for the review in the kitchen. We got the brand new Victus beacon with the Yaya load. What we have is a 12.75 barrel with a half-ounce end load, one piece. Okay, look at the design. We got Lady Liberty with that little gold tooth and that gold chain. So y'all already know the deal. We're hitting nothing but stamp balls, 44-400 NSN icons, some super duper pro M's. We got a couple of hardcores mixed in there as well. 84 degrees. We have a crosswind coming in, and we dealt with some rain earlier, so a few little wet spots. But we still out here so that we could get this in, man. So y'all stay tuned. You'll see some of the boys out here. We're gonna let you all know what we think of the brand new Victus beacon. All right, let's go.
Up there.
81 miles per hour.
The first one go on up out of here, didn't it? Well out of here.
I didn't feel like I hit it good, though.
Doesn't even sound like it.
It didn't sound like I hit it good, right?
I almost
90 miles per hour.
Oh, we don't have
That didn't feel bad.
81 miles per hour.
Look, the chain link's not in it.
I don't know.
They're all
I
gonna go
don't even
through.
feel like I hit the barrel
I
yet,
didn't
though.
realize that. They did all the fields.
They're
89 miles per hour.
Yeah, it did.
No, it
It was
didn't.
over top of
Dude,
80 miles per hour.
You get that on the inside of the part, didn't you?
I only got one.
86 miles per hour.
It still looks like you're catching the inner part of the barrel.
I would have hit the
92 miles per hour.
What'd you say?
92.
85
That's what I'm
miles
talking
per
about,
hour.
dog.
Okay.
You don't need no axe.
81
Two for
miles
two,
per
will it?
hour.
I'm leaving on this note right now.
Definitely good carry.
Going next year?
Yeah, you're good.
82
Oh, yeah,
miles
you
per
got that
hour.
one.
I'll hit that one good.
But here's what I'm going to do, though.
Ooh!
83 miles per hour.
I feel like I'm catching a lot of them down here still, though.
Yeah, like the sweet spot a little tight.
91 miles per hour.
91, not bad.
Look at this.
Ready for that big.
85
Oh, yeah.
miles per hour.
That's gone.
80 miles per hour.
Is that gonna spin out of here?
Yeah, that's going. Yep.
Well gone. Damn.
81 miles per hour.
One off on
It's not soft. It's
87 miles per hour.
gone.
yeah, that's gone. That's a plus.
Hey, I'm
80
gonna be
miles
filled up.
per hour.
You tried that one, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, here we go, scaling it. At 27 ounce, scaling right at 26.7.
86 miles per hour. 77 miles per
That's
hour.
gone.
Even though
Well gone.
velo's not real high, it's carrying.
88 miles per hour.
Right there.
That's a smooth swing. That's gone.
Yeah. Sound right though, bro. That one actually got out of here.
I don't know, I mean, you get into performance, the feel in the hand is just something I'm not used to.
Because
I feel like it's definitely heavier in the hand.
85 miles per
Them
hour.
side spin that joker.
That went good, though.
Like, but that was the first one that I felt like, okay, like, yeah.
Right on that switch.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not gonna feel it
But
that much
It
because
feel like it's lower down here by the face.
yeah.
85 miles
Got
per
that one on
hour.
the barrel. It is a little farther down, it looks
Yeah,
like, bro. Towards
that,
the
that,
end.
so that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
The sweet spot more lower down here,
Here though.
but even on like those right there, like that, it took off. Like I instantly felt that.
Yeah.
90 miles per hour.
Good
That's
swing
a
right
bullet
there, dog.
there, bro.
That's off the chain.
See, I be hitting shit through the fence, dog.
Through the fence.
86
Then hit
miles
it over
per
the
hour.
trees.
You dialing it in with it now, bro.
That's touch right there, dog.
Yeah, it definitely took like it ain't like game ready right away out the wrapper. You got to put 30, 40 swings on it.
102 miles
102.
Wow. See, that's the difference.
89 miles per hour.
89 gone.
Couple more.
98 miles
98.
per hour.
98.
Yeah,
92 miles per hour.
I know it was on the end cap.
What was that?
92.
I know it was end cap.
90 miles per hour.
The fuck did he eat?
86 miles per
This way.
hour.
All the way.
92 miles per
This way.
hour.
Man,
We
these-
got a place there in Lakeland, and it's a Cube. There's Cuban people that own it,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
84 miles per
they
hour.
got
You
so
hit that
much-
one.
They got so much pork on it.
Yeah.
You can take that pork off and make another sandwich out of it.
Damn.
And what they do, and you're a cook, so
72 miles
you
per
know how
hour.
the Cubans get their
86
their
miles
taste
per
of
hour.
pork?
Yeah.
What they use?
Oh man, they use a little bit of mofo in there.
You know what it is?
What is?
They use
No, no,
bittersweet oranges, bro. That's
Citrus.
what they marinate
Yeah,
it with.
citrus.
That's what they cook it. And it's in bittersweet. You can't
92
take
miles
it,
per
you
hour.
can't pick it and eat it because
No,
it's
no,
too bitter. And anyway, they put it in the crock pot, bro. And they let it sit all night
94
and
miles
soak it
per
and
hour.
cook it all night.
Yeah, 94.
And man,
She good, huh?
it's a really good Cuban, bro.
90 miles per hour.
Good swing though.
Their whole
93
damn
miles
menu
per
is all
hour.
Cuban.
89 miles per hour.
There's a different sound when you get sweet spot though.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
there's
could
there's
tell.
No doubt about
Yeah.
it. No doubt about it.
78 miles per
But
hour.
what I will say, what I'm seeing though, when up that middle of the fence, dog, middle of the fence, not a home run.
Didn't make it.
Nope.
All right, last two.
87 miles per hour.
So overall impression, honestly, like in the beginning, it took us a little bit to kind of find it, but then we figured out that most bats, or the bats that we use to the sweet spot, is a little bit like more to the middle. This one's a little bit more towards the end, but it's still forgiving. And now we're close to about 80, 90 swings on it. We're gonna see what kind of really game performance we have. As you've been watching, we've been hitting super duper pro-ams, and so
Forgiven.
and it's an
Tell people
icon.
what forgiving me.
Huh?
Tell people what forgiving me.
Forgiving means like when you miss the sweet spot and you don't get that feedback in your hand where like if you got it or not, but when the ball is still carrying, that's what we talk about forgiveness. So when we talk about forgiveness on a bat, it might be like you might hit a low on the barrel, but you still get good performance and good carry. That's what we mean by forgiving.
Yeah, see?
Thanks for clarifying that, Coach Kendrick.
Some people.
79 miles per hour.
The exit velo is just not there, but the carry was there. Well,
91 miles per
can't
hour.
go by the exit velo always.
All right, two more.
86
that one
miles
good.
per hour.
They did.
Yeah, because different radars say different things, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like we're pitching.
Yeah,
83 miles per hour.
so that's an 83 mile an hour bomb.
And you know what? Honestly, what this one goes off of, that's speed. More than anything. Hey, man,
88
check the
miles
bottom of
per
your
hour.
soles dragging them feet like that.
I did that on purpose.
88 miles per hour.
Yeah, she's swinging that.
90 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
Trying to do too much.
84 miles per hour. 77 miles per hour.
Oh my God.
But that's the thing, bro. The end cap, towards the end cap is very forgiving on this.
Yeah.
Not so much towards the hands, but more out towards the end, it's more forgiving.
92
Like
miles
the
per
old
hour.
school Eastons.
Yeah.
Now we got about 120 swings. Okay, so she started at 275. I said right now she's about 260.
All right, what's up, everybody? So we just finished up the swings on the brand new from Victus, the Victus Beacon, 12.75 barrel with a half-ounce end load. They call it the Yaya load. First thing I will say is, there's a lot of hype going into this bat, and this is their first slow pitch bat. Of course, they've done baseball. I don't know if they do fast pitch or not, but they've done, they've done some great things. So it took us a little bit to kind of dial into this bat because, we're used to a sweet spot being somewhat central. But what we've noticed is, first thing is, the sweet spot is a little bit lower or more closer towards the end. And then what we have was we also had a lot of forgiveness when you miss. But a lot of times when we say we were missing, it's because we're used to the sweet spot being a little bit higher, and we noticed that this one felt a little bit lower. The compression, it only dropped about 10 to 15 pounds in compression. So that means it's actually holding pretty good. We put up roughly about 120 swings on this bat. And what we got out of it was we got really, really good performance. We got, in the beginning, did it move us to where we got the butterflies like, oh snap? I'll be honest, we did not. However, as we started swinging it more, it gradually started getting better and better and better. So we saw some other bats off camera to see where it lined up, and it didn't outperform anything that we haven't swung, but it definitely was lining up with some of the top 10 bats, whether it was like the Mikens, the Eastons, and stuff like that. Not too soft of a barrel. It had a very high-pitched sound in the beginning, but then when you hit it in that sweet spot, which is a little bit lower, then it started making that good crack. You started getting really good carry. The velo was not the end-all be-all with this bat. Even though we got a couple good numbers on it, it wasn't like the velo blew anything away. But there was great carry off of the ball, off of the bat actually. So we hit super dupers, and set icons of pro-ams. We do have some hardcore sprinkle in there. This bat, to me, I could see the upper players easily dialing in with this bat and showcasing the performance. I think the lower players will need a little bit more time to spend with it to understand, like, okay, the sweet spot might not be in the area that you may be used to. However, once you dial it in, you're gonna figure it out. Just like any new company, when they come out with something new, or they start dealing in an avenue that they've never dealt with before, they're gonna make improvement. So I really think this is a really great first impression, but I can only imagine what they're gonna do with the next few bats now that they start getting feedback and data and everything out there. Overall, man, really good bat. Doesn't sting your hand, gives you good feedback. It does have kind of a round knob, almost similar to the DeMarini. Another thing I would probably say is this grip. The grip is really thick. Just change your grip, probably get more feel. When you put on a thinner grip, you're probably gonna be able to flex or whip the bat a little bit more. But for the most part, like I said, look at the design, man. Lady Liberty, the Beacon. So we had a 12.75 barrel. We got this from Headbanger. They sold out, but if you guys are looking for one, I may have like one or two in my back pocket, so you could inbox me on Facebook as well over at Big Chef Softball. But overall, man, I thought the bat was pretty good. A lot of hype that went into it. They did a good job putting the name out there and everything like that. So for a bat to be sold out without any type of like feedback shows that they did something right when it comes to putting it out there. Really, really good performance. Will not take that away, and I'm sure it's only going to get better. But does it compete? Yes. Is it outperforming anything that's out there or some of your top tier bats? I wouldn't say it's outperforming, but it's definitely keeping up, man. So I definitely look forward to the other stuff that they're gonna come out with. I know Hendo is probably gonna be dropping a review, so tune into him. Hendo is an elite hitter, so I know Hendo is gonna be able to make this barrel flex a little bit more than I have. However, only dropping 10 pounds in compression lets me know that there's still another gear that could be dialed in. So we're gonna hold on to this bat. We're gonna do another update. We're gonna try to get it down to about 250, 245, and really, really see what we can get out of it. As always, man, we appreciate y'all coming to the kitchen, man. Beautiful day in Florida. We'll see y'all in the next one, all right? Peace.